Good day, everybody out there. And I'm going to talk a little bit, then I'll do some playing. But light bulb moments. Yeah, there's been quite a few through the years with Brian. But I seem to take a little bit out of each lesson, or a lot, whatever. But each lesson, I just can't wait for Fridays to come. I'm chopping at the bit at 8 o'clock looking for his lesson. Sometimes it's late and I get up in the middle of the night and go through it. I'm sure everybody doesn't appreciate that, but like last night his lesson came out late and I went through it in the middle of the night. And I learned it in the middle of the night, but it was a great lesson. And every week there's something special. There's always a light bulb moment with something I always pull out of it. But I think the biggest thing that I get and the value I get from Brian is there's always something there, and I can go back and look at it and go over it again. Because, you know, as we get older, we don't remember like we used to. But I gotta tell you, and I like things that he does. It really stands out when I'm playing. And I'm more of a free spirit when I'm playing. I play by the seat of my pants sometimes because I played in bands and I just feel it and I play it. I'm more of a feeling player. But I know theory and I know what's going on the guitar. A lot of it's thanks to Brian. Yeah, thank you, Brian. But I like sort of riding up and down the neck when I'm playing and stopping at these little houses or spots or whatever you want to call them. These little stops along the way, and then if I can get there with using the pregos or sixths or thirds or anything like that, or little triads, and I see one stop and I see another stop, and I'll do a little bit of that. I'll put on a little jam track from him. I made one up, but I don't know what happened to it on my looper, but I don't have time for that Saturday already, and the contest is started. Not the contest, the weekly challenge is in, and so I'm going to do a little something, but I want to talk a little bit. I never get a chance to talk on YouTube, not YouTube, but Active Melody, but yeah, these little stops along the way, and I just love these little stops, and it's like a little city, and I'm traveling on my train, so I'm going to plug in and tune up a little bit, and I'll play a little something for you to see. But thank you, everybody. I'll be right back.
My mess. This is where I live, and this is the way I like it. I'm in here all the time.
Okay, I'm gonna put on a little backing track that Brian had made, and you know, I use these all the time. I keep them out to remind me because I don't remember. Anyway, it's the G major scale and the major dominant pregos, and right there. Brian, thank you again. I got a lot of them, and I just keep them around. I look at them all the time. So I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of what I think. Put this backing track on. And a lot of this you just take your time with. You don't really have to go crazy, but you know you need. Now listen. Now eat. That's another thing too. You gotta listen all the time to where everything's going. So you know where you are. You just slow down and listen sometimes, and the less you play is even better. Just take your time at it. You know. You know that's an E, so just do stuff that you know and try to follow the keys up and down the neck. What that was doing. But you know, back to A now, you just do A stuff. Go to an age or two. Back to A. Just stuff like that, Bob. And some of the other little things, you know. There's little bends and releases that you can pretty good too. So anyway, good luck with all that. But shut that off. Anyway, my experience with playing guitar, thanks to Brian, you know, and doing pregos and now these diminished pregos that he was doing last night is really something too. So I'll be working on them today. Thank you all. See you then. Any questions? Drop me a note.